Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm going to wait a little bit, let some people cruise in here and find us this morning. It is 11 o'clock now, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm starting off our scope and art block today. I appreciate you for coming in. See if anybody's showing up. We'll give them 30 seconds. It is early, and I'm the first one. So, there they are. There comes some people. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. So, I had some technical difficulties. I think I have fixed it, sort of. Hopefully. I was freaking out just about 5 minutes ago. My music kind of, my speaker, my Bluetooth speaker kind of stopped working. So, it's just off my phone today. And I had great music planned. Alright, so today, in case you don't know who I am, I'm Kathy Grillo of kathygrillodesign. Hi, Nabil, hi. This is where you can find me. Please follow me. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. I appreciate it all. Today I am here scoping for our Scope and Art Day. Here is our lineup. Actually, that is not the lineup. I fixed it. I added Joey in at 11. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, sneak peek. Is this it? Yeah, there it is. There's Joe. I added him in. He was a last minute added. He's coming in at 11 o'clock, so I added him in. But here's our lineup for today, guys. And if you aren't following these people, feel free to look up hashtag Scope and Art. And join us and follow us. A bunch of interesting art for today. It's another fun day. And I'm doing something a little different. I am working on this. Hence the music I'm using in the background, if you can hear it or not. Yes, this is Donkey Kong, a special request for my son. It's Donkey Kong riding my son's longboard. So it's for my son. And you know, us moms, we gotta do what we gotta do. So feel free. I actually have, this is my music I'm playing. I don't know if you can hear it. It's actually a Donkey Kong soundtrack to inspire me. So we'll see. We'll see if it helps. Because this is not my usual thing, y'all know. Alright. Alright, let's see. Need a reference for this guy, because I do not know off the top of my head at all about what he looks like. I Frankensteined an image together to kind of work from. And, alright, so I'm trying to figure, I haven't worked on this guy for a few days. This has been a bad week for me, so I haven't been very productive this week. Hasn't been a great week. I don't have any of my layers named. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to do a new layer. Well, let me finish his mouth first. We'll do that. Morning! Good morning! Thanks for showing up, you guys. This really means a lot. Really means a lot. Because this week has not been the best for me. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay down some color. Yeah, it just, you know, it happens. And then, just today, my son leaves for England tonight, and so this morning we were doing all the trying to check it in, and you know, for his plane ticket, and he had something different on his ticket. He put junior on his ticket, but the junior is not on his passport. Yeah, so we had to straighten that all out this morning. Luckily it is straightened out. And we have to get him to the airport tonight, and he's going to be in England for 2 weeks. So that's a lot. And I'm thinking, he's going to come home from England engaged, you guys. So it's kind of a big deal. Anyway, I'm going to get these lips figured out. Yeah. Yeah, a lot to do. Because when that happens, then we have a lot of, it's not just simple, you know. We have to go and try to get fiancé visas and arrange all that stuff, and it'll be a journey. But to do what you gotta do for love. That's what I told them. Oh yeah, you figure it out. Oh, I am thrilled. I love her. I am totally thrilled. I'm just, well, one, I'm nervous because it's a lot of stuff I have to figure out that I don't know. Yeah, right. So, that's all. And that's, we're here to help, and she'll be coming to live with us until they get figured out, and, you know, I just don't know how that, it's just the unknown. I don't know how that whole process works. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, but, yeah. I don't know how her parents will feel about it. We'll see. We'll see. Well, because she's, you know, she'd be leaving the country. I know I wouldn't be happy if, you know, I'd have to adjust to my son leaving the country. She's 21. She can do what she wants. And the thing is that they'll have support here where I don't know if they would have as much family support over there. She's the youngest of, you know, she has like 5 or 6 older brothers and sisters, and who knows. It'll be alright. Something completely different. A new journey. Worst comes to worst, we suck it up and hire a lawyer, right? Yeah. Worst comes to worst, we suck it up and get a lawyer to figure out all that paperwork and stuff. Well, I think it costs a couple $100 to file the paperwork for on his end. A couple, you know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole process. Yeah, probably a few thousand, I'm sure. He's been saving. And then it's just legal mumbo jumbo BS that you gotta do. Interviews and you know, yeah. all that lovely stuff. And she has an autoimmune disease, so she has to take some special medicine, so we'd have to, you know, it's just stuff that'll take time to figure out. Maybe. Hopefully it doesn't take 3 years. Hopefully. I'm hoping it don't take 3 years. Oh, I'm so tired. Alright, I'm going to give him a nice upper lip. So I'm going to create the shadow. Give him a little expression here. Well, yeah, they're not married yet. She needs to come over here on the visa. That's the easiest way to do it, unless she just came here and they can't, you know, but the government doesn't look kindly on coming into the country and then just getting married while she was here. You know? So... And she's coming from England, though. She's not coming from, like... she's not coming from, like, some weird country. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. I don't know. Well, you know, like, sometimes, yeah, I mean, she's not, like, coming from some country where they're gonna think she's coming here just to be in America, really. I mean, she's coming from England. It's not, like, she's a little nervous about coming to America because of the healthcare system, to be honest with you. But when you love somebody, your heart loves who they love. Yep. We love her too. She's been here like 4 times. He's been there a couple times. He's going there tonight for 2 weeks. So... Alright, I need to get these highlights in. And then I get to play with teeth, guys. Isn't it great? Yes, it is. Have to set the mood. Get me in the mood. I've seen, I probably have. My kids have all that stuff. I don't know how much I've paid attention to it, per se. Was he the little one? I had a speaker, I was trying to get it to work. My speaker decided right before I came on to need to be charged and did not want to be charge friendly. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was freaking out, running around trying to find another speaker in this house that would Bluetooth with my phone. didn't find one. Alright, so I need to keep this upper here. I want this to come under. I almost should have done it on 2 separate layers, but of course I'm trying to not complicate it that much. So yeah, so my son is leaving on a plane tonight at like, I think his flight leaves at 10:30 or something like that. My parents are coming here tomorrow for the weekend. I'm like, oh my god. Craziness. Alright. Oh, my parents come here about every, they only live like 3 hours away, so they come here about every 6 weeks or so. Yeah, I'll be alright. Okay, I want to turn off my sketch and see how this layer is looking. Back it up a bit. Back it up. Okay. Starting to get something there. Thank you. This is for my son. Special requested. I was like, you want me to draw what? That's exactly what I said. I was like, you want me to do what? Oh, well, okay. It's not really what I do, but I can try because I love you. Thank you. I want to highlight this lip. I want to bring it up more. He comes in here and he's tried a little bit and he's like, I don't know how you do it. That's what he said. He's like, oh, it's just playing with the computer. And I'm like, okay, well, you try it. And then he tried it and he's like, oh, I don't know how you did that. And I was like, thank you, see? It is. You'd be surprised though how many people think that, oh, you know, you're just doing it on the computer. The computer does all the work for you, right? Yeah, sure. Sure. Hi, Nita. Sure, the computer does all the work. That's exactly right. You're still doing the same thing. You're just your canvas is just on the computer instead of a piece of paper, which I try to explain to people. And there are some advantages, yes. There are some advantages that you have digitally, like the layers to keep things safe. But that's no different than if you would let a layer of paint dry so it wouldn't get smeared, or used a sheet of paper to cover it so it wouldn't get messed up. I mean, it's just another technique that you have in your arsenal. There is some extra work too. Well, it depends. Like if Curl Painter is really good, I don't have to do a lot of commands. I just kind of pick the tool I want and I paint. So once you get used to transferring your drawing skills, It's not a lot of like, I need to click this and I need to click that. It's not like Photoshop or anything. I just kind of say, okay, I want to do oils. There's the brush I want, and then I paint. All right. So there he is. I got his lower jaw in. I think I am ready. Yay, high five. I'm going to put a teeth layer in here now. You have trouble finding your brushes? I have there's a couple different nifty things I do with this program. First off, I have this bar. This window here is called my recent brushes. I have Krita on here. I haven't really used it though. But on this recent brushes window, this is all like the recent ones I've used, and it just keeps rotating through, which is really kind of cool when you're playing around, so you can go back and forth quick to your brushes. The other thing I have here is, this isn't changed, but I can add specific brushes to a program. I didn't add any special for him, but like if I go to my window and I hit custom palette, I can add, so for each individual project I'm doing, I can have the brushes that I'm using for that project right at hand. So I only have to bring up the palette drawer, and so all the brushes I use on this project would be listed in this file. So it's a quick way to keep when you're working on multiple different projects, like sometimes I'm working on 5 or 6 things at a time. It's an easy way to keep, what brush was I using on which product? On which project? Yeah, okay, I was using that brush. Alright. Instead of trying to go through that whole drawer figuring it out all the time. The bad thing I did, I have not named my layers, so they are all getting mixed up in my head. What can I do? I'm just lazy. Alright. So I'm just doing some refining on my shading here. Cut it out nice and clean. Alright, let's have some fun. We're going to add some teeth. Some teeth. And start out bigger. And it should just go right behind his mouth here. And this is going to help me see what I need to fix on the other layer. So now I can come back and see this stuff to clean it up. Makes you want to go play video games, right? Alright. No? Are you not a gamer? I'm a gamer. Okay, I'm adding in a shadow here. I like games. My whole family does, though. Alright. Atari. I have all those. My husband still has his Coleco Vision. Talk about old school. Oh, come on. I hit undo, you guys, because I screwed up. Yeah, my kids love those stores. My one son has a whole big shelf in his room of old video game systems and video games. And we bring them out and play them. Come on! You're wasting my time! Oh, the Nintendo 64. I'm just gonna erase this. We have all that stuff. I forgot to switch layers, guys. And I was putting my shadow in. Nice, right? Alright. Yeah, that's gonna soak in there. And then I can fade it out. Gonna give him some nice pearly teeth. Okay. So, let's start sketching some teeth. He has very blocky teeth. That's alright. Is what a jar. I'm just kind of loosely sketching these right now. Oh no, no, this is Donkey Kong. Hang on, I'll show you. It's for my son. He's riding on my son's skateboard. Daily Jar Jar. This is totally not what I do either, so I'm just kind of, I'm experimenting. This is all experimental for me. I'm still on 1 cup of coffee. I've been up since 7. I'm too happy. I'm just happy to be with you guys. I missed everybody. Okay, so I'm just developing my shapes, and then I'll start doing the details after that, as always. So build my shapes, and I'll start building up the colors as I go. Inspirational music. Yeah. Gotta get into the spirit, right? Dun, dun, dun. If there's a soundtrack to go with what I'm drawing, I usually do try to match it. It helps, I think, channel what I'm trying to go for. Alright. My son's probably playing this game right now. Either that or Smash. He was all psyched helping me figure out my playlist, getting all that together. He was all like, yeah. He's like, you know, you go on YouTube and there's a whole list of people, the playlists, and I'm like, okay. And he plays music, so he plays a lot of this music, and he's like talking about the composer and so, one of the best video game composers ever, and I'm like, alright. I was literally looking at him like, okay. Video game music, it's a thing. Oh, this is just for my son. Not even the one that was helping me with the music. My kids, you know, they wanted to have a little bit of my art and everything. They don't really like what I draw, and so I said, well, what do you want me to draw for you? Let me know. And my youngest son, who's 21, has requested, yeah, it's going to get printed for him. I don't know if it's going to get printed for anybody else. I don't know. This is a gift of love right now. A gift of love. It's just a gift for my son at this point in time. Let me see how this. Chompers. Yeah, I can print out right here on digital 8x11s. I can't. My friend has a bigger printer, but normally I just print out here. Oh, somebody just died or something, right? He has this like crazy look on his face, doesn't he? Kind of want to get that to blend in. I don't know if you see a little bit of this on the top. Do you see how the colors play in together? So I put it on here, and then it's going to naturally blend in for me. And I'm not trying to, per se, exactly copy the Donkey Kong guy. I was kind of doing him in my son wanted me to do it, how I do my pet portraits. So, I mean, like, the hair is a little more realistic, the eyes a little more realistic. Thank you. I hope he likes it. Yeah, you always want your kids to want them to be like, yeah, my mom did that. That's what I want. That's how I want my son to be like, yeah, my mom did that. Isn't that cool? Look at everybody. Look what my mom drew. Yeah. See, your mom shouldn't be picky on what you do. I have to redo this shadow because it's just not strong enough, but sometimes you gotta just do your own thing and accept that some people are just not gonna get it. Bigger brush. Okay. And once again, we'll So I'm trying to find this right balance between the shadow and not having the shadow, and it's driving me nuts. It's gonna make me crazy. Okay. So it's all just got to be built up here to get the depth that I'm looking for. Smile! Hi guys, thanks for coming. Should be a little closer maybe. See, I'm not liking these. Not that close. Time to get details, and you zoom in and start working small. A little touch here. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I don't have consecutive, like I don't just sit down and do it. So it's hard for me to really judge on my time. I should probably set like a timer or something to get a track of that, but it wouldn't matter because things don't leave until I feel that they're done. So I'm not a professional. I don't really, like, I'm just trying to do my thing and get my name out there a little bit. I don't like that last move. So I've been teaching myself how to do this lovely digital art stuff. And this is totally nothing like I usually do. So I'm a little out of my box, my comfort zone on this. But I'll get there because I'll just keep picking at it until I get it to look the way I want it to. No worries. No worries. And this is a gift for my son, so it's really about not how long it takes me to do it. It is way more about just doing it for him. And so I really don't want these to look super cartoony. I'm trying to make things look a little more realistic. My style of Donkey Kong is what he asked for. So it's your kids. If you don't have kids, someday if you do, you'll understand. They can get you to do stuff. Okay, I'm almost done, I think, with the... See, you can't just give them white teeth. Teeth are not white. And you don't want to give them... You don't want to draw like 20 million little lines in the mouth of smile of teeth. Because you don't really want to have lines. So you have to play like this weird little balance of highlights and shadows. And white is not white. There's no such thing as really white. White is a reflection of everything. So to have a natural looking white is a trick. Alright, so these will have a little more. I want to define this tooth a little bit. Alright. Very light shadow. Darker. So you have darker there, and then I just want... Oh, I already messed it up. I'll blend it in. And it's going to be more of a shadow blend to show the separation of the teeth than a line. So it needs to look like the upper teeth are clamped over your bottom teeth. So now I'm going to come in and yeah, give you nice teeth. Shadow from the lip. Hi, how are you? You want to kiss Donkey Kong, huh? hint of this pink over here. I'm going to drag a hint of pink down here. That's what I got. And I have to shadow it a little more. I'm going to add more shadow, but I don't want it to be too dark. So, very lightly. And get my water and just blend it in a little bit. Come on. I am in America. Where are you from? Alright. That looks not half bad. That looks not half bad. Can work on a little more of the... I might come back and define it a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. I only have 5 minutes left, so I really shouldn't start something else. This time went by really fast. I spent an hour on a mouth. But that's sometimes how it goes, right? Sometimes it goes that way. Let me bring up the schedule really quick for everybody. Up next is Blueberry Buzz. I'm not quite sure what she's going to do, but we will check it in to see. And she's going to be on in about 7 minutes. And if you liked what I did or you want to see the finish, this is where you can find me. I will probably be watching and listening to scopes and doing some dental work, I guess. Sharpening it up a little bit. Because now I have to figure out his chest part. It's going to be moving on to the body. Which shouldn't be as bad. The body will probably go faster than this face did. I'm telling you, I've gained a great respect for cartoonists and animators because this was as hard, if not harder, than drawing realistically. I'm just saying. There's a lot of crispness. I need to clean them up. Give them a shave. Are you going to scope today, Justice? Hey, Penny, you're on here. Are you scoping? Are you going to be on scope today? Are you going to paint? You're going away. Where are you going? Yes, Penny's on at noon. Follow Penny. Are you going somewhere special though? Are you going somewhere fun? You go away every weekend? It's very romantic. You're doing the right thing, my man. Doing the right thing. Gotta spend the time. So these are all like little minor adjustments that once I add a little bit of a darker spot to some, like a corner, it's going to make it look more 3D, which is, I'm trying to do the best job because this is for my son. So I am really trying to get these details in here. And I'll be my own worst critic because it's for somebody I really care about, obviously. It's probably why I spent an hour on the face. Sorry, guys. And I have to prep for tomorrow. I have to see what I'm going to draw tomorrow. And this is the whole point. I want this to kind of zoom around. There's 3 minutes left. So this is really small, delicate work. It's a really just like, I'm barely touching my tablet because I don't want to spread wild and crazy. And I want it to be a nice soft blend. And I know there's probably computer tricks to make some of this go faster, but I like being in control, and I just paint like if I was painting. So if I was really painting it, I'd still be dealing with the same issues on one level. So then I can come back and I can erase on this layer. Make it nice and sharp. Two more minutes, I know. Sorry. I feel like I was super boring today. But this is what it's like to be an artist, right? All my art friends will tell you, yeah, that's what it's like. Sometimes you're nitpicking at some little thing, and everybody's like, wow, why are you spending so much time on it? But you know what it's going to look like at the end result. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about. How you'll have this one thing, and you know what it could look like, because you know what you want it to do, and then when it's just not going right, you just kind of have to pick at it and pick at it. I just want to get the right depth, you know, so it pops off right. Hi, Joseph. Wrong later. I'm almost done. It's time for the next girl, actually. It is. It's noon. It's time for the next girl. So, I don't quite know her. I'm gonna go look up Blurberry Buzz, see what she has going on, and I'm probably gonna be drawing this while I watch. And all you that know me, you'll see it 100 times when it's done. Thanks for spending some time with me. I love my friends. You guys always make my day. And I'll see you later. I'll probably be scoping on something else later too. So keep an eye out. Love you guys.